Well, as Michael Jordan said this morning, it's a game and the game will continue. And there was a game before him, although it was different. The year before Michael Jordan arrived in Chicago, the Bulls averaged a little more than 6,000 fans per game. By his third season, the Bulls began a run of 542 straight sellouts at Chicago Stadium and the United Center. Both facilities seat more than 20,000 people. Well, Bob Stevens reports on the numbers behind the rise in the attendance figure.
1. Jordan's the only guard to win the NBA scoring title and championship trophy in the same season. 2. Home courts. Jordan averaged 32.7 a game at the old Chicago Stadium and won 78% of his games there. At the United Center, well, he scored a little less but enjoyed it more. 28.2 points, but 93% wins. 3. Jordan led the league in steals 3 times and retires third on the all-time steals list, just 4 behind Maurice Cheeks. 4. Players among the NBA's all-time top 50 who don't have rings because of Jordan. He's won all 5 playoff series against Patrick Ewing, is 3-0 against Sir Charles, and of course 2-0 against Stockton and Malone. 7. That's all the non-retirement games Jordan missed since the broken foot that cost him most of the 85-86 season. Michael retires with a 287-game Ironman streak, the 3rd longest current run. 8. On March 22nd, 1986, ironically against the Cavaliers that he would later torment for years, Jordan scored only 8 points, the only time in his 930 regular season games he was held under double digits. The streak concludes at 840 straight. 9. In Jordan's last 9 full seasons, he made the NBA All-Defensive Team. 10. Times Jordan fouled out of a regular season game, but not since November 22nd of 91. He also fouled out 3 times in the playoffs, but never in the 90s. 12. Jordan wore this number once, Valentine's Day of 1990 in Orlando, after his jersey had been stolen. He scored 49 points. 19.6. Yes, Dean Smith was the last guy to hold Jordan under 20 points a game. 19.6, his junior year at Carolina, though he did win the Naismith and Wooden Awards that year. 23. Mike Bratz had it in Chicago before Michael, who came in and led the Bulls in scoring, rebounding, assists, and steals. Only 6 other players have ever done that, and none of them were rookies. 25. Only 2 teams held Michael to an average of under 25 a game in his career, the 2 expansion teams, Vancouver and Toronto. 30. Only 3 NBA players averaged over 30 points in a season after the age of 30. Rick Barry and Jerry West, the other 2, but Jordan was the oldest at 32. 31.5. Jordan's career scoring average at home, and amazingly, his average on the road. 35.9. Jordan's average in his favorite shooting venue, Philly's Old Spectrum, although the Bulls lost 14 of his 21 games there. Milwaukee's Bradley Center and the Boston Garden finished 2nd and 3rd. 5,000. The amount of the fine every game Michael wore his first pair of Air Jordans in violation of the league's uniform regulations. Nike couldn't have bought cheaper advertising. And something you can't put a number on. Remember that final shot? Well, number 23 finished that game with his other favorite number, 45.